I spent my career researching the factors influencing the deterioration of museum objects and spent many years developing technologies for art and heritage climate monitoring and its interpretation. Today, I think BevArt does this best. Hello, I'm Boris Pretzel. For over 3 decades, I was a conservation scientist at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, the world's largest museum of applied art and design. Initially, I led the Materials and Environment section and then went on to become the head of science there. I remain a scientist, I am a teacher, I am an advocate for cultural preservation, and I am the Heritage Science Advisor at BevArt. When I started my career, it was rare for conservation scientists, what we today call heritage scientists, to have a background in physics. Most were and remain chemists. A challenge then and now is the complex connectivity of science, user experience, time and budget. One of my favourite examples of these areas working in harmony was the V&A redisplay of the Ardebol carpet, the world's oldest dated carpet. To protect its vivid natural dyes from fading, we invested significant effort in researching how the different colours would change over time, using these results to devise a lighting strategy that minimised rates of fading and ensured that the colours would be shown in their full glory. The final solution involved illuminating the carpet for just 10 minutes in every half hour during opening hours, long enough for everyone to see the carpet, but short enough to allow for long-term display needs. Indeed, as it turned out, visitors gathered in anticipation, watching as the carpet transformed whilst light levels increased, making the carpet appear brighter than it would otherwise have done if the illumination had just stayed on the whole time, and giving an extra sense of theatre to this superb artwork. A real win for the protection of the carpet and for its arresting display in the gallery. Good conservation solutions are often invisible and should not detract from the work of art. In this case, the solution also enhanced how visitors experienced the piece. At BevArt, I am once again on the leading edge of technology for heritage climate monitoring. I hadn't intended to return to work in the capacity of a heritage science advisor. I started speaking with BevArt about their system whilst I was enjoying what I thought would be my swan song as Professor of Conservation Science at Tokyo University of the Arts in Japan. Contact between us had started given my history in environmental monitoring and BevArt's ambitious plans to revolutionise the sector. Having started off as just bouncing ideas around and acting as a sounding board for the BevArt project, I grew increasingly impressed by the team, their culture, their values and the product they built. As our discussions continued, a mutual desire for us to explore working more formally together led to my role as Heritage Science Advisor. It is not solely prestige or pedigree that brought me to the company, though it has both. It is the people and their mission. The BevArt team is committed to building technologies specifically for the needs of museums, archives and heritage. And they have a level of focus and a care for conservators that resonates with my own values, while simultaneously remaining bold and giving cultural institutions everything they need and nothing they do not.